In this video, we will walk you through how to disassemble a Game Boy Advance SP, install a modern backlit display, and rehouse it in a brand new shell. Each kit comes with a V5 laminated display, upgraded housing shell, upgraded battery, and all the other tools and parts you need to complete a factory quality build. Remove the 4 long tri-wing screws from each corner, 1 short tri-wing screw at the bottom, and 1 short Phillips screw from the battery cover. Take out your old battery and unscrew the short tri-wing screw located beneath it. With all of our screws out of the back of the shell, we can detach it from the device. Now that we are inside the device, unscrew the 3 Phillips screws located on the motherboard. Once you have removed the screws from the motherboard, we can lift the board up and unlock the display ribbon by pushing down on the latches. Take out all the old parts from inside the shell and remove the 1 longer Phillips screw hidden underneath the display ribbon. This will free up the plastic shoulder on the other side of the shell. If you are worried about damaging your original shell, utilize a spudger tool to remove your screw covers and unscrew the 5 shorter tri-wing screws labeled in the photo. After we remove our display screws, we can fold our Game Boy shut and separate the old display. For the last part of disassembling our device, we will remove our original hinges. To do this, gently apply pressure to the plastic prongs on the inside of the Game Boy. In this video, I am utilizing my screwdriver to adjust the 4 plastic prongs. Just take your time gently pressing in on each one until you see the end hinge cover pop out slightly. Once your hinge cover is popped out, apply a good amount of force to the inside of the hinge and pop it the rest of the way out. If you're utilizing something sharp instead of a spudger tool, be careful when pushing the hinge all the way through. If you end up damaging your hinges during this process, we sell original SP hinges on our website for $12.99. Now that we have removed our original hinges and motherboard, we can begin assembling our new device. To start, remove the lens and adhesive covers before dropping it in the inside portion of the top of the shell. Next, spiral the display ribbon 1 time as shown in the video and cover up the display with the back portion of the top of the shell. Be sure that the ribbon cable isn't pinched between the 2 pieces before closing them together. With the top of our display together, we can screw in the 5 shorter tri-wing screws. We like to do a 3/4 turn counterclockwise after tightening them down all the way to prevent pressure bleeding on the screen. Once you have screwed your display in, take the top of the Game Boy and feed the display ribbon through the slit on the front portion of the bottom of the shell. When you find the right angle, the display ribbon should just fall right through. Slide your new hinge covers on and make sure they fully cover the back side of the hinge. Notice the opening between the cover and the hinge. You'll want to insert your hinge with that gap facing straight up when snapping your hinges into place. Be sure to hold your Game Boy closed in place and slide the hinges in up to the hinge cover. Do not insert them in all the way. With our hinges inserted facing the correct direction and up to the hinge cover, apply pressure to the hinges while slowly opening the top portion of the Game Boy. Once you reach the right angle, they should just pop right into place. Insert your plastic shoulder piece and tighten it in place with the long Phillips screw that hides beneath the display ribbon cable. Insert your display ribbon cable into the motherboard as shown in the video. Be sure that the ribbon is inserted all the way before locking the latches down. With the display ribbon inserted all the way in, stand the motherboard up as shown in the video. While our motherboard is resting upward, insert your buttons, button pads, light sensor, and speaker. Close down your motherboard and screw in the 3 Phillips screws labeled in the photo. Our motherboard screws should be shorter in length. Triggers will come pre-installed in your new housing shell. Add your power switch and battery screw post and cover the motherboard with the back of the shell. Screw in the 4 long tri-wing screws labeled in the photo. Screw in the 2 shorter tri-wing screws. Insert your upgraded battery and screw in the cover with a shorter Phillips screw. Turn your device on and check your display for any pressure issues. Loosen screws accordingly. Put your screw covers in as shown in the photo and enjoy your modified Game Boy Advance SP.